Well, hello, farming friends. Welcome back to another edition of Farming Simulator 2015, the Forestry Edition. Howdy, howdy, it's me, your old buddy Mistermoose, and today we are back on Rockwood to do a little bit of forestry. We'll pick up where we left off. We've got a lot of logs that we need to load up and get sold off. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Let me open up my rungs here so we can unload. And I guess I need to turn this guy and get him out, so he's not sitting in there where we're going to be loading logs. And I got to remember my controls are all wrong on this guy. There we go. I used to love using this unit, but it's not set up exactly the same as everything else I've got going on. And we're going to continue to use this guy to do a little bit of the loading to make a little bit quicker work of all this. We'll start this guy up and get him out of the way. You know, I guess when I did the video over the weekend, a couple of people commented I should do more work with the front loader because it's better or it's easier or whatever it is. And again, like I've said, I used to use the loader all the time. That used to be the only thing I would use when I did this stuff. But the fact of the matter is, it's not as much fun. It's sort of, it's the easy way. And, like once I got joysticks, I totally wanted to use the joysticks all the time. So that's the reason I'd never use a loader. That's the reason I rarely use it, because the joysticks are a lot more fun and change things up quite a bit. Let me go move this out of the way and sort of straighten some things up here. Move that over here. Come on. Now let's tilt this head all the way down. Want to straighten these logs up just a little bit so that they're at least somewhat butted up together. I came to realize the other day that having them all piled up like this not necessarily that good for loading them up this way, because they don't necessarily come out of the pile very well. So they will bounce around quite a bit and not end up as straight as they were. But we'll get some of this out of here. I think once we get some more wood out of here, things will be a little bit better. It gets rid of a little bit of the lag. And so if I can get more over here a little bit. Get up underneath everything. And spin to the side so I can see what I'm doing a little bit. Alright, I think if I roll up a little bit and come up a little bit, like so, and then pull that down to the front, pull in, twist, and pull. Hopefully that got a decent load. That won't fall out of here. Yeah, I gotta say, it's a bit different pulling it out when, I'm gonna have to go to the other side of the truck with this. It's a little bit different pulling them out like this than it was when I used to do it. Because I used to do this, I'd cut a tree, and I'd only hold I wouldn't pile up a bunch of trees together. I'd pile each individual tree by itself. And then I use the front loader to go pick it up and put it into the truck, and it wasn't that big of a deal because you would stack each individual tree there, and you wouldn't have to scoop them out. So you could grab one tree at a time. Like one tree would be a full load, and it would go into the trailer no problem. This is a little bit different, getting it out of the bunker this way. Ah, crud. Come on. And I'll have to clean it up with the boom. Did not quite go. It hung up on the back there. I thought I had it cleared. Anything to make life difficult. Alright. So now I have to master the whole use of this thing and its backwards design. If I can get the... Here. Come on. Ugh. I can't stand this. The controls are all completely different than what I'm used to now with this mod. I keep telling my left joystick to rotate, and it just sits there and doesn't move, and I'm like, why isn't this moving? So everything's different. Good. Everything's backwards. It's just even the way that the upper control arm works is different. It's just completely off. Ugh. God, let's hope I don't have to do much more of that. I might lose my mind. Alright. Try this again, see how much of this I can get without completely messing it up. That looks good there, so let's see if we can continue to scoop it on in. Oh, come on, don't fall out on me. That's more irritating than anything. And you get a nice, good grasp of them, and then they want to fall out on you as you come out of there. Straighten up just a little bit more. About right there, maybe. I should be able to dump that. Alright, so open that up, push that out a little bit. Yay, that worked. Alright, I might get the hang of this now. I might not even need that bunk open. I always hate that. You put this thing down what you think is flat on the ground, and then it lifts the front end off of the ground, and you can't actually do anything. I may have to go real slow with some of this stuff because it's been so long since I've done it to be at all fluid with it. It's funny how I used to be so good at this part of it, and now I'm so horrible at it versus using the joysticks. And if the joystick would not move around so much, it would help out quite a bit. Come on, whatever wood you're going to spit out now. Pull forward. Collect all the rest of that wood up. It's just not going to work, is it? See, none of the ends are straight on this. It's just going to be a nightmare putting it in here. Oh well. Come on. Yeah. Tell you what I do, I'll put a stack in the front, a stack in the back, and then I'll jump up in there and straighten everything out. Get it all cleaned up. As best as it's going to get right there. Front, one log up in the front's gonna mess up, but I think the rest of them will be all right. Go forward. Yeah, that one log messed up. Alright, so let's get that all the way up. And before I go too far with it, let's jump back over in this guy and straighten everything up. Straighten our load. get this one somehow straightened. There we go. Straighten up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. That should be alright. Alright, spin around to the back. Like I said, I love this mod for the most part. I loved it a lot before I started using joysticks. And it would take me hours to get used to the controls the way they are on this because they're completely opposite. It looks like that shook up and cleaned up, so we're alright for right now. That one's good, that one's good. Looks like we can get a couple of more loads on there. And then we'll be good to go. This will work good in the front. Of course a log fell out right there at the end. This ain't gonna be pretty. Alright. Yeah, I'm just going to run over that one. It's in my way. It'll kick its way out. Come on, turn. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the front loader. See if we do this. Let's try something different. Let's try pulling back and making some of it fall down. Maybe we just take small loads out at a time. Maybe that's better instead of trying to get a big huge grapple of them at once. Maybe that'll work out better for us. Instead of trying to pull in there and get a big, huge chunk of it out. I'll try that a little bit. That seemed to do a lot better. Come on, don't turn up. Turn the other way. There we go. Alright, that'll be enough for now. We'll go run it, that load out, dump it, and we'll come back and go from there. So let's put this down for now. Put that right there. And then we'll take this thing to the mill. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it's getting done. Alright, so let's put this thing down. Make sure it's pulled up. Run it in and run it down. Probably lose a few logs on the way. But let's make sure that we get our bunks tightened up. There we go. Come on, fall down, log. Alright, we'll get these over to the mill and dropped off, make a little bit more money, and then we'll do it again, make another run. Whew. No, 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 don't you dare come out of there. Well, it's just wanting to, isn't it? It's wanting to jump right on out of this thing. So anyways, yeah, I want to get all this wood cleared out and sold, and then get back to loading more wood out of there. Hopefully, once I get some wood, you know, all this wood that I've got on the ground, hopefully as I thin it out some more, it will make the map run a little bit better. I think I put way too much wood down on the ground. Should have known better than that. Alright, so we'll pull up here and we'll get this thing going again. And let's see, we'll get this up here. Alright, open that up. And the rest of this I can do one-handed using this particular mod. There we go. Come on, open up. Yeah, I would love to have that big first day review mod grapple over here. And if this thing is the way it is, I might as well get that one out and use it because it's the same controls on it. He's got his controls set up basically for if you were using a front loader and you were using a John Deere. It's the same control structure for that, whereas I'm used to basically the setup that Caterpillar controls are. Recon's gone through the same thing as well. He's got the same issue I have. When you get used to doing it one particular way and it's just muscle memory to you. So then it becomes an issue when you get into a different machine and you got to do it that way. At least I don't have to stack it over here, you know? I mean, at least you can just pick them up and drop them right off the trailer into the little zone here. If I had to stack this way, oh, I'd scream. I would cry. Alright, so swing back around. Let's see, we'll pick that boom up a little bit. And I'll have to boom out some, so I'm actually over this. There we go. And we'll pick up. There we go. See if I can do this from the reverse angle. Give a different perspective on it. Gonna have to come out just a little bit more on that. There we go. There we go. Up. Heavy hand, I started tilting to the other direction too fast. Come on. Ah. Come on, grab it. There we go. See if I can pull my camera back a little bit more. Yep. Ooh, I need to actually pull forward quite a bit. There we go, that'll help. Come on. Alright. Yeah. Wow, we're up over $1 million now. . Lumber's too OP. Too much money. Alright, last couple of logs. And then we go do it again. That's it. Alright, how do I get the legs up? There we go. Get the legs in, and we will head on back to the loading zone. I'm going to shortcut it right through here. Alright. Yeah, if I came up here and stacked it in all these rungs up here with this truck, I'd lose my mind. Just because of the way things are set up now. I mean, like I said, back in the day, I didn't notice it when I was using a gamepad controller because it seemed like all the controls were the same. But it seems like with the joystick, they're completely opposite of what the Buffalo is. I don't know why that is. And I don't know why I didn't never notice that before. Alright. So we'll get back here and load this guy up again and make another run. Probably get a couple of runs of lumber to the store during this episode. That'll about do it for us. Unless I get a lot better and a lot faster at it. But then again, doing it this way, you guys get to see me do both the you get to see me do both the crane game and the and regular logging, so, or front end loading. Get this guy set back up where it was, and I'm gonna leave the bunks closed this time and see if it'll just load with those closed. I shouldn't have any issue. I don't really think it makes a difference with this JCB front loader. I'd never tried to use it with the JCB. The arms are a little bit longer on the JCB front loader, which means you can get up on top of that those rungs a little bit better. So I remember thinking that when we first got the JCB stuff, that because the arms were a lot longer, it would be easier to load lumber or wood with. So but again, it's been so long since I've done any kind of work with a loader and wood that I didn't remember all of that. So I'm just going to pull back. I'm going to take small loads this time. Even if it's only a couple of pieces at a time, I think I'll have more control over what I put in the truck, and it'll go in neater, cleaner. And of course I dropped a piece right there Even though I only took a small load. I think it does that just to piss me off. Oh, man. Are you serious? I mean, come on. If you don't do right, you don't get loaded up. That's all there is to it. Get out of there. That'll work. Seriously, all I got was 3 pieces of wood? Come on, that's just ridiculous. Come on, back up. Go back down. And get a couple more pieces. Come on. Do your thing, curl in there, lock them in. There we go. That looks better. Might not actually be better, but it looks better anyways. Well, one piece is just wiggling away. Alright, line it up with the front of the man cab here. Hopefully these will go in here alright. Yahtzee! Alright, see if we can get out of here with all this. Try putting this one in the back. This is a little... You piece of junk. There we go. Go ahead and get it all opened up before I head back in. Alright. So it's Thanksgiving. What am I thankful for? I'm thankful I don't have to do forestry like this all the time, because I might lose my mind. Come on, anybody gonna fall? Fall out now. Come on, do your dance and fall out. Something wants to wiggle and fall out. There it is. It's out! See, that's the stuff. If you're not gonna fix that in forestry, then take forestry out of the game. I mean, it's just... once you've got a hold of it, it shouldn't fall out and wiggle out like that. There was no reason for that piece of wood to fall out. Fix the broken physics. Go. I have to fix that one log. Get it back in there right. Let's try this. Let's see if we can come forward, get a couple of logs, pull them on in. Anybody gonna fall out? I know you want to. You're trying to jump the whole head. There's one log right in the front trying to jump out. Everything's closed up good, so it shouldn't get out. Yeah, we'll go for it. Yeah, it fell out. It finally made its way free. Alright, roll that and pop that, and all that is in there. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can get one more load. Get that whole thing opened up. Lower it back level. Do this. Let's back up just slightly. Let's try this. Let's try pulling some of this wood down. Like that. And then rolling it in. Yeah, that worked out okay. Learning experience for me, y'all. I've never had to pull wood out of a bunk like this in the game, so I'm trying to learn the best way to do it, and without losing my mind. That ain't straight. There we go. Alright, tilt around, back up just a hair. There we go. Start opening up our clam bunk a little bit. Start letting some wood out. And we'll just raise up a little bit more. And it should all fall in floor. I guess I misjudged that a bit. Oh well, clean up on aisle 4. I thought it was right on the rail there. I thought it was on the bunk guards. And then it would just fall all right on the front side of the trailer. But apparently, I wasn't. So apparently I was not nearly as far as I thought I was. Come on, open it all the way up. Right, this is just the worst place for this. Oh, come on, quit being stupid. Alright, well, this is going to be one of those things that's going to drive me nuts. Alright, let's see what I can do here and see if I can actually get this loaded. I'm not going to be able to. 2 pieces of wood, 3 pieces of wood. This head just is driving me nuts. Having half of the controls on one joystick and the other half of the controls on another joystick is not real fun. Alright, let's see if I can move the truck out of the way. See if that'll help out just a wee bit. I was hoping if I slam the brakes on, I could get that one log to move forward. Alright, let's see if we get the rest of this cleared up here. Did I just knock that other one off the other side? Can't tell if that's what I did or not. I don't want to go in the store. Come on now. Yep, it knocked it off the other side. Ah, fun, fun, joy, joy. Seriously? What is the truck sitting on top of it? Awesome. Okay, now it looks like it actually grabbed it. Before it didn't look like it had it even close to being grabbed. Oh, this is so hard to do when the controls aren't the same as what you're used to. Alright. Do a little cleanup here. See if I can get this piece over here cleaned up. There we go. I doubt I can get that other stuff way over there. But I'm going to move and get it. Eventually I got to get the stuff out of that other trailer and sell it. Yeah, we actually have a lot more money than I think we do because we're going to sell that trailer and get our money back on it. Come on, get over the headache rack. There we go. It's not really where you need to be there, buddy. You need to be more over this way. Oh, this is so hard to do backwards. I've listened to Recon complain about this before and thought, it can't be that bad. Oh, it's horrible. I really never imagined it would be this nerve-wracking to try and do once you've gotten used to doing it another way. It really, really is. I mean, once you learn how to do this one way, and you teach yourself that this is the, you know, this action deserves this action, and so forth, to try and do it another way is really frustrating. That didn't work right. So I gotta come down a little bit. Ugh. See, like on my other controls, for the upper control arm, for me, if I push forward on it, it would make the arm go up in the air instead of curling back in. Naturally, for me to pull back on it, curls it back in towards me. So that's the way I've got it set up on my other controls. But on this one, if I push forward, which to me logically means push it away from me, if I do that, it curls it in towards me. So my thought is, I need this to go away from me. I push away from me, and all of a sudden it starts coming towards me, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, that's not what I just told you to do. Yeah, and that's sort of, and then when you have it do that, it makes it that much more frustrating. Come on, get that last log there. Are you kidding me? This is just a comedy of errors now. Come on. Alright, close that up. Drop her on down. I really have got to go get Velcro. I really do. These joysticks, and I say that every time, and y'all probably are getting tired of me saying it. But, yeah. I mean, when that thing just starts... When the base of your joystick starts sliding around, it becomes that much more frustrating as well. Alright. Off to the lumberyard we go. We'll make another couple of $100,000 and we'll call this an episode. Anyways, I can go have a stiff drink after this one. Plus I have to go set up for the live stream that I'm doing tonight, which I'm recording this on Wednesday to play on Thanksgiving, so you guys get a Manchester episode. Technically, by the time all of this gets out, you guys will get a Sosnovka, a Manchester, and a Rockwood to watch on Thanksgiving. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed it today. Hope you've had a wonderful day. And again, check my Twitter later on. This is on Thursday. Check my Twitter account. And I'll let you guys know what my plans are for Friday. At this point, I plan on doing something Friday. That could change. At the time when I'm recording this, my plan is maybe to do some sort of early morning live stream on Friday. But again, that is all subject to change depending on how things go on Thursday for me and what other things go on in my life. But right now, it just seems like I don't have a whole lot going on, and it would be kind of cool maybe to do something on Friday. Come on, pick up a log at least. At least give me one log. Getting it going now. As soon as I say that, then I have them not want to come. There's a couple. Look at the logs on the back just crawling out of the back of the trailer. Again, this is what is wrong with forestry. If they don't fix that stuff, I mean, look at that. It's like demon wood that's possessed and it's doing its own thing back there. I'm not touching it. I'm not doing anything. Yet that log is going to work its way completely out of the trailer and without any help. There it goes. Hey, I'm not complaining as long as it lands in the little yellow area there. But it just goes to show again how messed up the physics is on this and how much work needs to be done to make it better. And yet, instead of fixing this, we came out with a telephone version of Farm Sim. You know, it's more important to get FS16, the phone version, out than to get the problems in FS15 fixed. And a year from now, they'll want money from us for another version of it. And I know those of you who think the game's absolutely wonderful as is, but it's not. I mean, I love the game. Don't get me wrong. I love the game. I play it every day. But, come on. Fix the problems in the game. You know, excite me for FS17. Fix the problems in 15 so that when you do put 17 out, I'm just not going to go, I don't know. I don't know if I want to deal with the headaches of it all over again. You know? Show me that you care about me. Show me that you love me. Fix the game so I don't get frustrated and bang my head against the wall. I wonder if I beat my head against the wall from playing the game and got traumatic brain injury, if I could sue Giant for it and say it was because your game frustrated me so much that I lost my freaking mind and beat my head against the wall, and therefore it's your fault. You'll have to pay all the damages. In today's society, that's highly possible. And it wouldn't surprise me if somebody tried it. Why are you suing? Today I'm suing because this video drove me mad. Alright, come on now. Alrighty. Couple more logs and we'll be done. $1,000,003. Oh, come on. Let's get to a nice $1,004,000. Can we do it? I doubt it. I think we'll end up like 1,000,038. Yep, 1,000,385. Not bad. Not bad. We'll take it. Alright, guys. We'll head on back up to the yard, but we are about done. There we go. Pull everything up, and we can head on back, and we'll call this an episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it today. A little bonus logging for you on Rockwood. Happy Thanksgiving once again to everybody. Hope you guys have had a wonderful day and are gonna get lots of goodies and being your turkey comatose after eating. For those of you who live outside the states, sorry, no treat for you. I'm just kidding. You'll have your day. Anyways, but again, once again, check the Twitter feed either Thursday night, early Friday morning, and I'll let you guys know what I'm doing. I'll either, if I do it, I'll either start around 8 or 10. I'm not really sure which time at this point. I was thinking 8 a.m., but 10 might be a little bit better, because that way I can sleep off any kind of hangover I have from eating too much and staying up too late. Anytime my uncle comes over, there's a real good chance that I'm going to be up way too late at night. So this coming from a guy who stays up until 6 o'clock in the morning playing Fallout. But yeah, I got in first person view and totally missed my turn in. And then I ran into a tree. Alright. Continues our little comedy of errors. Oh, what have I done here? Well, this is a screw up, isn't it? Completely jackknifed here. Wait a minute. Let's put some four-wheel drive on and see what we can do. There we go. There we go. We're off of it. Somebody asked me the other day, where does four-wheel drive come from? It's part of drive control. Yeah, it's part of drive control. Alright, so that's that. Completely unrealistic there at the end, being completely jackknifed on that and getting off that way, but it worked. Alright, well, we will be back on here maybe Sunday and do a little bit more log sales, see if we can get rid of the rest of these the rest of this lumber that's here, and go from there. But anyways, if I don't see you Friday morning, I will definitely see you Friday night with a another live stream from Sosnovka. And anyways, have a great day. If you like the video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. It does help me out with the channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I do new videos each day for you, and farm sim mainly, but I do some other stuff as well. Until the next time, stay safe, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.